Hey, folks. Here's a Liv Morgan or bust shout out to all you people in YouTube land. You know, you see today on my channel, I would like to talk about the releases of the two gifted WWE superstars. First, it was R-Truth, and I heard somebody was telling me that they all also let Carlito go. Carlito of the Judgment Day. Well, you know something. Let's get to R-Truth. You see, R-Truth is one of the most gifted athletes money can buy. You know, because he can rap really good. Because was when he first started out. Oh, you know, he was known as K Crush. Then he first came to the WWE known as K Quick, and he formed the brief tag team with the Road Dogg Jesse James for a while, and then he left, then went to TNA, a wrestling under his real name, Ron Killings. But he wanted to be called the Truth, you know. And the thing is he was a former NWA World Champion at his own right. You know, he was known for his greatest battles with Jeff Jarrett. That's when he lost the NWA World Title to uh, to the guy who was known as Double J, to the Chosen One himself, Jeff Jarrett. And Jeff Jarrett was the founder of TNA before he sold the assets of Total Nonstop Action before it became Impact Wrestling, and now back to TNA and in the partnership with WWE. Then 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 Ron Killings came back to the WWE when he became more than just the Truth. He was R-Truth, and the R in R-Truth stands for his real name, Ron. You see, he was known for his rap called "What's Up." What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Can I get a what's up? And he teamed with the Miz, Mike Mizanin, for a while, known as the Awesome Truth. And then he was inactive for a while. Then he came back. Then he reformed his team with the Miz, but he thought he was a member of the Judgment Day, and he and the Miz were the World Tag Team Champions for a while he then he his character went like a you know like he's dyslexic or parent or schizophrenic, something like that. You know, when he thought DIY was DX. You know, and I'm glad the Judgment Day didn't want R-Truth in their faction. Then you know R-Truth. The reason why I like why R-Truth was one of my favorites, because he came up with this you know with this thing, says you're gonna get got. Well, well, he's just telling it like it is, you know. And then he claimed that John Cena was his idol. So that's why he stole John Cena's moves. And then when he went to SmackDown, he helped John Cena beat Randy Orton at Backlash, and, and then and then he challenged John Cena to a title match at Saturday Night's Main Event, and John Cena kicked his ass. Well, and now R-Truth was let go. So you know we we the wrestling world, and here at the Liv Morgan or Bust Baby channel would like to wish you good luck on your future endeavors. We love you, Ron. And now, Carlito. Carlito is one of the gifted athletes. He's one of Carlos Colon's sons. Carlos Colon was a Puerto Rican legend. He was a legend in Puerto Rican wrestling. That's how he came up with his own territory called the World Wrestling Council, and he has held so many Universal Championship reigns, and his greatest battles with Ric Flair. Yeah, Carlos Colon is favorite one of my favorite wrestlers that come from Puerto Rico. Because you see, I love Puerto Rico. Because most of my friends and, over the years are from Puerto Rico. You know, Puerto Rico is beautiful. I never been there, but I know for a fact that Puerto Rico is a beautiful paradise. I wish I can go there someday. And and you know what I like about Carlito? I like when he bites his apples and spits them on people, because he spits on in the faces of people who don't want to be cool. Why? Because he's cool. Carlito is cool. They used to call him Caribbean cool, you know. And and now and now he competed back in his homeland of Puerto Rico, and captured the WWC Puerto Rican Championship. And then I heard I read an article from Google, and it's about Carlito's future. And I heard that he didn't want to renew his contract with WWE, and he wanted to be released, and that's how they released Carlito. I could be right and I could be wrong, you know, but somebody told me that they already released Carlito, you know, and I also read from Google that Carlito was talking about retirement, that he was gonna be retiring from the ring. Well, I don't know when, but I do wish Carlito good luck in whatever he does. You know, you see, I wish you, because if you are gone, Carlito, I wish you good luck in your future endeavors. Thank you, Carlito, and thank you, Ron. Well, anyway, I'm about to catch Monday Night Raw and see what Liv Morgan and the rest of the Judgment Day are up to next. So don't forget get to tune into Netflix for Monday Night Raw. So don't you dare miss it. Until then, this is Wiggle Man saying, Liv Morgan or bust, baby. Liv Morgan or bust. So So catch you later. I'll be back with another video for you soon.